Hello Capricorn and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Capricorn sun sign, Capricorn moon sign, Capricorn ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energies. Some of you could have just stepped into them, some of you could be in the midst of them, and some of you could be towards the end of experiencing these energies. See how your current situation adds up with and matches these energies. If not a current situation, anything which has been on your mind, if it connects with what the cards are telling you right now, go through the reading and the guidance a little carefully to see what appeals to you, what makes sense to you, and then proceed with it. So let us start the reading for Capricorn. Let us see what you have been experiencing in the past. King of Wands energy. Present, Knight of Wands. Future, Moon. So this is rather general for me to just say. I will first clarify all these cards, but overall it takes I feel, of course there are emotions surfacing for you in the time to come regarding people coming into your life. Okay, somebody coming into your life, and this energy is very restless energy. It is, or you yourself Capricorn, looking at something. King of Wands is that energy of that very fiery energy, which is very inspirational, which is very motivating, which is you are constantly in that energy of wanting to do something, talking to yourself, motivating yourself, feeling very very inspired and energetic about something, Capricorn. And you, and in the past you have been dealing with that kind of energy about doing something, right? Very passionate about something. And here you've got Knight of Wands, which talks of following through with your passion. And here the Moon card is it is since it is a card for the future, it is talking of feeling a little emotional about whether you want to move in towards it or not, because this Knight of Wands is someone who can rush in with great speed, but it can rush out also equally fast. It like gets out of a situation very very quickly if it does not like it. So that is this Knight of Wands energy is a little erratic, so to say. So I think most of you have been looking at something and you feel very passionately about it. It could be anything. Basically your energy is very high and very intense regarding something, Capricorn, and you have that urge to just rush into it and start doing it. But I think you are being a little careful because emotionally, I think some emotional connect is there. Well, let's start with your reading and see what this is about. What is this King of Wands about? Okay, you've got Eight of Cups. You have got Ace of Wands. And you have Nine of Swords. So I think it's about okay, I get it, Capricorn. So I think you moved away from something, but I think you want to restart. Either you want to restart that or you want to start something completely new. But whatever it is causing you some anxiety. It is in the past, you have been looking at what you have moved away from. Some of you Capricorns, you have moved away from something and you are again you're looking at what you have left. You're looking at what you have moved away from, and I think some of you are in that space where you would want to restart it, which is causing you stress. And for some of you, even though you have moved away from something, but to start with something new, that is also causing you stress. Just see what is working for you. Are you getting stressed about moving away from something, or you're getting a little stressed about moving towards something new, because you've got the Ace of Wands here. You've got a lot of energy, Capricorn, in this particular reading, regardless of what time you are watching it, or even if you're watching it for the second time, the same reading. But energy is very, very high. You are, thinking about moving, towards something. Maybe for you, some of you, it is, moving again towards something which you thought you moved away from, or moving, or having moved away from something to move in the direction of something completely new. But you are thinking a lot about moving towards something, that is for sure. So for some of you, it could be that, something which you closed some time back, but you would like to restart it. And for some of you, it is something brand new. But the whole thing of starting new or starting again is causing you stress. And that is why, this moon card is here, because it is bringing about a lot of emotions, when you think about moving towards something. Right? So if it is moving towards something which you decided to close some time back, now you're really concerned about reopening it. I would have got a Judgment card as well, but that energy seems to be, somewhere here as well. That opening up something which you walked away from, Capricorn. And that is causing you a little stress, because, a lot of emotions have yet not been resolved regarding what you moved away from. And for those of you who moved away from something and have decided to move towards something brand new, again your emotions are a little shaky and haywire and all over the place, because you have just moved away from something and you are rushing into something absolutely new without giving yourself that pause to analyze and resolve your emotional quotient regarding what you have moved away from. I think that is what is causing you stress. Some of you Capricorns, you feel that if you rush towards something new, it will take your mind off these kind of turbulent emotions. And some of you who feel that, whatever I moved away from, I think I should go back to it. But again, that is a card of haste, where you've not cleared up some emotional residue regarding the closure. So, you do feel that if you start something immediately, you will get over these unresolved emotions, which is not going to happen. That is why this card has come out. You are avoiding some kind of emotional healing. You are avoiding some kind of emotions regarding what you moved away from. You don't want to look at that, Capricorn. And in order to avoid that, you want to either restart it, or you want to go on to something new, thinking that when you get engrossed in something new, this old issue, these old emotions will somehow disappear, which does not seem very likely, because you've also got this Nine of Swords over here. I'm not making that up. This Nine of Swords is indicating that there is no escaping this is very much there in your mind. You try to push it away, but it doesn't. Things don't go away like this. Feelings don't disappear overnight. Feelings don't disappear with the snap of our fingers. They have to be dealt with, whether we like it or not. And that is what you're trying to escape, Capricorn, and that is what is causing this Nine of Swords energy. Let's look at your current energy, which is Knight of Wands explained by the Emperor. Ten of Wands. And you've got the Six of Wands also. So you do feel right now that if you start on this brand new adventure, or you rush into something, opening up something or starting something new, in good time you will be able to establish this, which is the Emperor energy. And you do know that it is going to be very, very stressful. You got so many wands coming out. I won't be surprised if 1 to 10 all of them come out, because you are in such a hurry to start something new, because you don't want to face this. This is a burden you feel will disappear if you just rush into something completely new. And you feel, this is your, because it is all at the energy level, Capricorn. I have not got any pentacles yet. This is all how you are feeling energetically. But what happens in reality is something else. This is the energy which is in you, that I will start something new. I will, really work at it a lot. Even if it causes me a burden, but I'll just put all my energy into this new venture, so that these energies, the past energies of something you moved away from, the past emotions connected to that, will kind of disappear, and you feel you will be able to accomplish it. That is what you are feeling, Capricorn. in your current energy as well, that you will be able to overcome this if you put all your energy towards this new venture, if you move away from whatever you have moved away from. You just feel that that is how it is going to pan out. Let us see what is coming up in the future. You have got the judgment. I told you that I am picking up the judgment energy here, that it is about the past which you have not cleared up. Your past emotions are going to surface, whether you start something new or whether you rekindle the old. The past emotions are definitely coming up to the surface. You see, you got Knight of Wands. I told you I wouldn't be surprised if all the wands come out one at a time, and you've got this Ten of Cups in the future. So you do feel that see, we've not got any Pentacle card, right? So you do feel that and you've got Knight of Wands twice here and here. You feel if you just rush into things, it'll all just kind of get sorted out on its own. Unfortunately, Capricorn, that is not the way the energy is panning out over here. You've got this, see, in your energy you've got this Six of Wands, which is victory. In your energy you have got Ten of Cups, which is a feeling of accomplishment, of wrapping up things very nicely, a very happily ever after end. This is all in the energy level which you are creating for yourself, which you feel only in the energy. But practicality, I don't think it is like that, because we have not pulled out any Pentacle card, not one. So it is something you are creating for yourself, Capricorn. You feel that if you proceed like this with this energy, that is how it's all going to this will not come up, or you will be free of it. The Judgment card is a very, very powerful card of cosmic power and cosmic energy, which says none of us can look away from our past, right? And it is it's come as guidance for you not to turn away from it, because sooner or later we all have to sort out our own stuff, right? We cannot wish it away. It does not go away on its own. If you feel that you stop putting energy in it, it'll die its own death. No, emotions don't. They all need to be worked through, right? To refine them, to purify them, and to release any negative stuff which you're experiencing from a closure of a certain aspect of your life. Let's see. Let's get an outcome card for Capricorn. You have got the Knight of Swords. Again, this is a card of rushing in. You've got this these fast moving cards. Twice you have pulled out Knight of Pentacles, and here you've pulled Knight of Wands, and you've pulled out Knight of Swords. You have this energy that I just must rush into this new thing, right? So I think you need to be, let me get another one. Yeah, you feel that if you just rush into it, you will be able to end this entire thing. But you cannot have an ending without the Judgment card. The Judgment has to be pronounced. When the court is hearing a case, it is going to hear everything, and then only will it give a judgment whether it is over or not. So you want to put an end to it, you have to go through the past once more, right? Only then will it end. Otherwise if you don't examine what is pending, you don't examine your deep-seated feelings regarding whatever has ended, it's very difficult to put an end to it. What guidance are we getting? We're getting the card of vacation over here. So take a break from all this these high energy cards, and just take a break from all of this to see, put a distance between yourself and your energy a little bit, to see which direction you want to go in. Another card has come out. Just let me get that. You've got Magic of Nature. Good idea to spend some time outside to clear up your head and to get a little more insight into things, to see how you should proceed and on this entire matter. Spend some time outside, Capricorn, to get clarity and perspective and signs from the universe which direction you should go in, whether you should be rushing in so fast without clearing up the past, or at least take your past with you. don't leave it somewhere unattended, because it might lie dormant, but it does not mean that but it I mean it lies dormant, but it doesn't seem to be like solved, right? So you need the I think stepping out in nature is going to give you a perspective on things, awakening your true self, laughter, peace of mind, and kindness. This is the guidance you're getting, that be true to yourself regarding this situation, and see the humor in it. I mean, it's going to be different for all of you, but yes, do see the humor in life, in situations. And when we laugh about and take things lightly, we don't wear them very heavily. We wear our life, we wear our experiences lightly. We know that what it came for. You will get that peace of mind, and you will show a little more kindness to yourself and to other people as well, because here you will realize that just kind of rushing into things without clearing up whatever has been unresolved is not fair either on you or on another person, right? And then, because then obviously these things are going to surface again, the past is going to come up again for you, and then it kind of things get a little more complicated. They have the tendency to get a little more complicated, because it just keeps building up from what is left all tangled and entwined. So it would be a good idea to go out, get a break from feeling and thinking about, not thinking, but just focusing on trying to move ahead. Get a little perspective. When you will get that perspective when you're out in nature. See things a little lightly, be true to yourself about this entire thing, and you will definitely get your breakthrough about what needs to be sorted out and how it needs to be sorted out. So with that, Capricorn, I will wrap up your reading. If you like this reading, do subscribe to the channel for regular updates, and thank you for watching.